Humans vs toxic almonds. A 4,000-year grudge and the ultimate revenge. Long ago, in the Fertile Crescent thousands of years ago, back when humans were still struggling with the issue of hunting and gathering is convenient, but we get hungry way too fast. One day, a young cave dweller named totally made up, was searching for nuts in the forest. Whoa, this tree looks just like a peach, and the fruits are huge. The hanging fruits looked exactly like peaches, but inside was a seed protected by a hard shell. Excited, and cracked one open. Crack. Out came a flat, light brown nut. Looks delicious. He took a bite. Ouch. So bitter. Insanely bitter. A few minutes later, and turned pale and collapsed. Groaning. Ugh, something's really wrong. This was actually a wild almond. Inside was packed with amygdalin, a cyanogenic compound. When chewed, it released a flood of hydrogen cyanide. Poison. Just 20 to 30 nuts could be lethal to a human. A seriously deadly nut. And somehow survived. Pure luck. Went back to the village, and said, "Guys, those tree nuts are dangerous. Super bitter and poisonous." The village elder stroked his beard and replied, but they look tasty, and seem nutritious. Shall we try a bit harder?" And so, humanity's obsession with almonds quietly began. Centuries, even millennia passed. Wild almond trees survived by using the strategy, bitter equals toxic equals if eaten, I lose. No animals or humans came near. A perfect defense system. But then, one night, a single tree underwent a sudden mutation, a tiny point mutation in a gene, the BHLH2 transcription factor. This almost completely stopped amygdalin production. The nuts became sweet, non-toxic. Normally, this mutant tree would have been devoured by birds and squirrels right away. But then, a human girl named Limbo, name also made up, happened to pass by. This tree smells different. Sweet. She cautiously cracked one and tasted it. Delicious. Not bitter. The best. She rushed back to the village in excitement and shared them with everyone. The whole village burst into a chorus of "So good." The elder shed tears and declared, "This is it. If we multiply these, we can eat our fill forever." This was the true beginning of the obsession. Whenever they found a sweet tree, they planted its seeds immediately. All bitter nuts were discarded. Some idiots tried eating them anyway and died quickly. They planted sweet trees close together to encourage natural cross-pollination. If any offspring produced bitter nuts, traitor, and they chopped it down instantly. Because it was a recessive trait, the chance of getting sweet nuts was low. But humans never gave up. Plant 10,000 trees. If even one is sweet, we win. They continued this ruthless selection for generations. For centuries. In modern terms, it was an obsession on the level of buying lottery tickets every single day. Ancient farmers supposedly said things like this: "Imagine another year of mostly bitter ones. But that one tree had a slightly sweet smell. Let's plant more next year. I'm exhausted, but I can't forget that sweetness. Okay, I'll tell my kids too. Sweet almonds are justice." And so, by around 4000 BCE, sweet almonds had already begun spreading along the Mediterranean coast. Greeks revered them as food of the gods. Romans whispered they were an elixir of immortality. Persians traded them everywhere. Arabs wrote poems about them. For over 4,000 years, humanity relentlessly worked to make toxic almonds edible, and eventually turned almonds worldwide into sweet ones. Today, the almonds sold in supermarkets are almost 100% sweet varieties. We casually munch on them without a second thought. But behind every single nut, lies the wild era's scream of poison, bitter, death, and humanity's insane determination that shouted back, "No, we're making you sweet, no matter what." The next time you take a bite of an almond, imagine your distant ancestors gritting their teeth, saying, "This bitterness, I will never forgive it." Planting tens of thousands of trees, discarding the bitter ones, and protecting the sweet ones like treasures. And whisper in your heart, "Ancestors, thank you. Thanks to you, I'm eating super delicious almonds right now."